Okay, wanted to talk to you a little bit about setting up businesses tax-free and the best way to do it. Obviously, if you're going to be getting your taxes to zero, because I get a lot of people asking me questions on this, you need to, first of all, narrow all your countries down to, in fact, I just had a talking with a guy yesterday on this. When you're picking countries to live in, the best way to narrow down your countries, get the countries that tax based on worldwide income. Throw those friggin' countries out the window. Stick with the ones that have good visa-free travel. You can get the passport pretty quick, preferably English speaking unless you're multilingual. And they should be either pure tax haven countries or territorial tax systems. If those countries don't have those type tax laws, it's simple, folks. You just scratch them off the list, okay? Turkey's one of them, okay? I see people promoting Turkey. Awful option, folks, awful, okay? Let me tell you why I wouldn't pick Turkey. Turkey has taxes as high as the U.S. if you live there. Now, I hear people say, well, Tom, you can go there and stay a certain number of days a year, and then you can take off and leave and avoid it. Well, if you want to be in that situation where you're going to go in and pay for a visa and then know that you're going to have to look at your calendar, make sure you get up, you bounce out. I don't want a life like that. I want a life, when you start getting old like me, you're going to start forgetting things, and you're going to forget that date that you're supposed to get your ass up and move out of the country to avoid the tax legally. And I don't like stuff like that. I like it where I don't have to worry about dates to move around to get around the friggin' tax. That's just stupid, okay? And this is the thing right here. Think about Turkey for a minute. If you live there, they're going to tax you on your worldwide income. Very few people speaking good fluent English there, okay? If you like tropical weather, forget it. You're not going to get it there, okay? And the lira, don't take it from me. Go to Wikipedia. Pull up a chart of the lira, okay? And educate yourself on it. I'm not going to go through that part because it's, I did a video on Turkey a while back. The lira has been in a decline. You can go back before it was called the lira. it was heading south. The point I'm trying to make is that is a currency that doesn't come out of favor, that comes back. It has consistently gone down. You can go back 80 years as far back as you can go on it. It's consistently dropped against the US dollar. And I would be picking places too that have a good tax system, that has a good passport. Turkey, you can't even go to visa-free to the Schengen countries. I mean, I think it's a waste of money. I would be picking your countries based on, hell, you can go to Central America and get, you can get passports there that have a lot better visa-free travel, that have almost no investment requirement, and that you can get and not have to worry about moving around. You can stay there as long as you want, and you don't have to worry about taxes on worldwide income. You need to stick with territorial tax systems or pure tax havens if you want to get your taxes to zero and you don't have to worry about getting your butt up and looking at your calendar and trying to move around. Mexico's another bad option, okay? Mexico taxes worldwide income heavily. I've done videos on this before. You need to get away from picking countries like Mexico. I hear so many Americans think that Mexico, because they're so slack and everything else, it's a very corrupt country, that the regulators don't really pay attention much to taxes. I'm going to tell you something. I went to a seminar back in 2002. It was a tax seminar. It was in Bermuda. And this was one of the biggest jokes in the meeting there in Bermuda, was they had quite a few Mexican tax advisors and people that corresponded with the Mexican tax advisors there. And they said that one of the things that the Mexican tax authorities do is they look, and you actually stand out like a sore thumb as an American going to Mexico, because they know a lot of Mexican people that go to Mexico, what happens is they think they can get around high taxes and just not even report, because they feel like the Mexico is a very slack corrupt country, but I'm going to tell you something on taxes, folks. It's just the opposite. They're actually as strict or stricter than the U.S. are on taxes. If you don't think so, you go and talk to someone that's a legitimate firm in Mexico, and you'll see this, and go on the internet too. Just do some searching. You'll find out that a lot of Americans are stand out, because when you come down there and you start getting residency and stuff, a lot of times you'll stand out because they know that the mindset of Americans is to come to Mexico to escape something, whether you've, killed somebody, you robbed a bank, you're in drug trafficking, you're dodging the IRS or whatever it is. And a lot of people are targeted through tax authorities because of that citizenship that you came from. Now, what I would advise you to do, I would advise you not to go to Mexico and get permanent residency. Okay, that's just the way I'm telling you. And there's a lot of people that go there that are Americans that don't report their taxes, not just Americans, but from other countries. And I'm telling you, it's a mistake. Why go there when you can pick a country that has a territorial tax system like Panama, Guatemala, Nicaragua? There's tons of them that don't tax income outside the country. Ecuador's another one. The Philippines, Malaysia, Thailand. I can go on and on and on. Why go to a country that has very stringent tax laws, and your plans are you're not going to report it? That's just stupid. Pick the countries that have the tax laws like you like them and have good visa-free travel. That's how you pick it. Now, Mexico does have a great passport, but the key is, do you want to live in that type of environment? All right, now, if you've got a company and it's an internet type company and you're in the US or any other country like Canada, Australia, Germany, that taxes heavily on their residents, on their worldwide income, folks, you're crazy not to do some tax planning. It's very easy for you just to move out. If you got an internet business, man, you don't have walk-in business, or even if you have walk-in business, how much walk-in business do you have? Is it really worth losing, 50% on everything else that you're making on stuff that you don't have walk-in business? These are things that you have to look at. If your business is totally internet, you are crazy to be sitting in a high-tax country that taxes worldwide income or based on citizenship, like the U.S. on citizenship, or any other country like Germany, Australia. There's just tons of these European countries that tax heavily worldwide if you're a resident of that country. And you got an internet business, man, you just make a few steps and you're over the line. And you're gonna have to be over that, outside that country, a certain length of time. Every country has their regulations on how long you gotta be outside that country before you qualify for the taxation in that new country and no longer in the other high tax country. You need to go by that, okay? And even if you're in a business that has a lot of walk-in business, and I've done other videos on this, the key is it worth it to pay 50% of your money and then, to have that walk-in business? Are you skilled enough? Are you good enough to make a little bit of a change of direction and maybe do the same business that you're doing, but just divert it in another area which you don't have walk-in business that you can do on the internet? Okay, there's so many different ways you can do this. Anyway, if you need help on this, go to our website, www.citizenshipquickly.com. Hit the top bar that says apply with us, fill out the questions, hit that bottom bar that says send it to us. We deal with over 100 citizenship by investment, residency by investment countries all over the world. And folks, don't forget to hit that subscribe button on the right of your screen and that notification bell next to it. We've got over 500 videos. This is how you get them automatically. And I would like to hear from you. If you got a question or comment, put it below. And I look forward to talking to you on the next video. Take care.